full statement posted to his Facebook page just 2 hours ago.
I've never said I'm a perfect person, nor pretended to be someone that I'm not. I've said and done things I regret, and the words released today on this more than a decade-old video are one of them. Anyone who knows me knows these words don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize. I've traveled the country talking about change for America, but my travels have also changed me. I've spent time with grieving mothers who've lost their children, laid-off workers whose jobs have gone to other countries, and people from all walks of life who just want a better future. I have gotten to know the great people of our country, and I've been humbled by the faith they've placed in me. I pledge to be a better man tomorrow and will never, ever let you down. Let's be honest, we're living in the real world. This is nothing more than a distraction from the important issues we're facing today. We are losing our jobs, we're less safe than we were 8 years ago, and Washington is totally broken. Hillary Clinton and her kind have run our country into the ground. I've said some foolish things, but there's a big difference between the words and actions of other people. Bill Clinton has actually abused women, and Hillary has bullied, attacked, shamed, and intimidated his victims. We will discuss this more in the coming days. See you at the debate on Sunday.
SDSU professor and political analyst Wendy Patrick is joining us now. A bombshell today, then this reaction today, a video with, is it over for Trump after this video he just put out?
You know, has he finally gone too far, in other words, is the question. Now, we asked that question after he said John McCain wasn't a war hero. We asked that question after he went after the Gold Star family and said he was going to ban Muslims from entering the country, on and on. This is different. It's different because we didn't just hear about it, we saw it and we heard it, and we're responding very viscerally. So then the question became, is this apology enough? His apology was, my bad. He needs to move to, I'm sorry, by Sunday night. And that, no doubt, is going to dominate the debate prep between now and then. We're a very forgiving society, but we need to have a sincere, authentic, remorse-filled apology. And many people are saying that their reaction to tonight's apology is, that wasn't it.
Just 90 seconds long. And let's talk about the way he looked tonight, because a lot of people will make their judgment on how he looked. And as you mentioned, people who might be sitting on the fence, he looked defiant more than apologetic. I
got to say, he looked the most uncomfortable I think I've ever seen him look in every setting. He was moving around. He looked angry. He looked very defensive. And, you know, what the Trump supporters are going to say is this is so out of character for him that he's so unfamiliar with how to show remorse publicly. And it's one thing to be able to be warm and loving within your family, and his family members have described him as such. But this is something very different. He's defensive, his back's against the wall, his political career is riding on this. He probably was so uncomfortable that this was the best he could muster. So he can recover between now and Sunday for sure, but when he looks into the eyes of that studio audience at the town hall format, very different from the first debate, Sunday night, he's got to be able, if he has any hopes of pulling out of the tailspin, he's got to be able to connect with those viewers in a fashion that's going to make people believe he really is sorry. It may have been 11 years ago, but he's got to bring it to the moment and have a sincere apology on Sunday night.
So many eyes will be on us on Sunday night.
He just spiked viewership through the roof is what he did, I'll tell you that much.
Thank you. Wendy Patrick, thanks for your expertise. We will all be watching what happens during Sunday's town hall debate. You can watch Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton starting at 6 p.m. right here on ABC 10. That's followed by Once Upon a Time, America's Funniest Home Videos, Castle, and then 10 News at 11.